Huh? B4. Okay, so also it's A4, right? So A4, there's 125. Can you tell me the first question? Huh? Okay. Right. So first thing, you need to know that since we have this x cubed here and there's a minus, we are dealing with a difference of 2 cubes. Okay? A difference of what? 2 cubes. Alright? So when you factorize a difference of 2 cubes, you always get a binomial factor and a trinomial that cannot be factorized. Okay? So, first thing, let's find the cube root of 125, it's 5. There's a minus here, I'll put a minus. Cube root of 729, it's a 7. Cube root of x cubed, that's x. So that's the first factor. Okay? Are you following what I'm doing? Right? Because when I'm moving around, I saw some answers that I didn't expect. 9. Okay. So put 9 there. Right? Then the first term of the trinomial will be 5 squared, which is 25. Please, can you do me a favor and look as I'm doing this? Because some of the answers that I saw, they were not right. Right? The first term of the trinomial is equal to 5 is the first term squared. So we get 25. Now, there is a minus here in the binomial. So we put a what? A plus. You put the opposite sign. Now be very careful whenever you are factorizing a difference and the sum of 2 cubes. Be very careful of this. Okay? If there's a minus here, the first sign in the trinomial will be a plus. If there was a plus here, the first sign in the trinomial will be a minus. Okay? So, from here, now to get the middle term, it's very easy. It will be 5 times 9x, which is 45x. Okay? Then the last term is always positive. It's equal to the last term of the binomial squared. So it will be 9x squared like this, and you get 81x squared. Then that will be a positive 81x squared. Okay? Yes. What? You get the 45 by multiplying the first term of the binomial factor and the last term of the binomial factor. 5 times 9x gives you 45x. What? Are you saying something? If I answered you, huh? And please make sure your notes are also up to date. That's why I also send you a PDF so I can update. It is not my responsibility to write them for you. No. In the whole world, it's your responsibility. Okay? Any other questions? Huh? Can you tell me the other question? I remember giving you one with fractions. Question what? 9. Alright, so I saw some answers that I got shocked when I saw them. Right? So, number 9. Number 9, you have 1 over 27x cubed plus 216. Okay? Right? Now, is 216 a perfect cube? What's the cube root of 216? It's a 6. Right? So what this means is, our answer will be, first, what is the cube root of 1 over 27? 1 over 3. Cube root of x cubed is x. There's a plus there, you put a plus. Cube root of 216 is 6. You see that it's easy. Right? Then your trinomial, the first term of the binomial squared. So it will be 1 over 3x squared. This will be 1 over 9x squared. So we put that here, 1 over 9x squared. There is a plus here, so we'll put a minus. Take note of that. I'm going to highlight it because it's very important for you to be aware. Take note of that. Right? Then the middle term is going to be equal to first term of the binomial times the last term of the binomial. So a third x times 6, that will give you 2x. So we get 2x. Okay? Then the last term is always positive. So you will have 6 squared, which is 36. Yes? Again, which part? This one here. This one here. Well, if this term here was not a perfect cube, in that case, they have to make the coefficient of the x cubed term a factor of 216 or any number which will be there. So that you check out a common factor first, then you factorize by a sum of 2 cubes. I think I did a question like that yesterday. No. Are you sure? Are you sure? Sure. Okay, let's check.
You need to check.
No, I just need to check. What? You see what I did here? This is x cubed. That's a 40. 40 is not a perfect cube. 5 is not a perfect cube. So I took out a common factor first to create the sum of 2 cubes. So you must also check that. Check the coefficient of the cubed terms. Right? If the second term is a constant like the fourth there, then you must prove whether is it a perfect cube or not. If it's not, then in most cases you have to check out the what? Common factor. Okay? So I showed you that example. Any other question here? Did I give you 2 only here? 11. Number 11. Okay. Number 11. Alright, let's talk about number 11. So number 11, we have x cubed plus 1 over x cubed. Looks scary, but it's not. Just use the same concept. It's just that here, the second term, it's a fraction. That's all. So, the cube root of x cubed is x plus cube root of 1 over x cubed is what? 1 over x. So we put 1 over x there. Then you close the bracket. Once you get your binomial correct, the trinomial should be automatic. You don't have to memorize what the trinomial is going to look like. Okay? You don't have to memorize what the trinomial